Old Tom, reminiscing. Okay, let's pin the videos and make sure everybody is muted. And again, you do need your band, but if you don't have one, it doesn't matter. Okay, so welcome to day 16. Oh my goodness, we are getting towards the end. I don't know how I feel about it. I think I'm going to be pretty sad because the routine has been wonderful. But anyway, nevertheless, we will get started with some Pilates. So we're actually going to start in a 4-point kneel tonight. I'm probably going to play around with my setup here a little bit, but we're starting in a 4-point position. Okay, and we're going to spread the fingers wide in a spider web position, and you're going to have a quick check in with your alignment to make sure your shoulders are over your wrists, and check with the back. There's that again. Check that your hips and knees are stacked as well. And from here, I just want you to take 3 deep breaths in, and I want you to start to turn the tummy on, start to engage the abs. So keep your eyes down to the mat, take a deep breath in. Exhale all of that breath out. This time when you take a deep breath in, I want you to exhale 50% of the breath out. So let's go. Deep breath in. Exhale just 50% of that breath. Good, you can feel that tummy starting to engage, and I want you to let all the breath out now. Okay, last time, so you're going to let 30% of that breath out. So your tummy's going to be drawn into your spine. We have our built back on, and that's the way we stay throughout the class. So deep breath in. Exhale 30%. And hold, button those abs on. From here, I want you just to tip the toes under and lift the knees up off the mat. We're going into our first hover. Keep your eyes down to the ground. Hover the knees off the ground. You choose the height. Deep breath in. And lower those knees back down. As soon as they hit the mat, you go back up into that hover. Lower, tap the mat, and back up. Lower down. Tap back up. Good, you're here for another 10 seconds. Back up. Try not to stick the bums in the air too much. Up. 3, 2, 1. Relax. From here, knees sprawl out and you go into first child's pose. I am aware it is obviously day 16, so we do need to stretch and look after ourselves. Deep breath in. So I'll try and get as much stretching in between everything as possible. Let's put on that band quickly, and then you get back into that 4-point kneel position. If you don't have a band, that's perfect as well. Don't be worrying. So knees hip width apart, eyes are down to the mat. We're still in those spider web fingers. And we're going to go into our first fire hydrant. So what that is, remember, we lift the knee out to the side. Okay, so take a deep breath in. Your abs are engaged and we're still holding, all that air in, and we're going to take deep breath in again, sorry. As you exhale, you lift the leg up. You inhale to lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. So those lower abs are having to start to work nice and hard to lift that leg. Lift. Try and relax through the upper body as you exhale to lift that leg up. If you do not have a band on, you slow it down, just as if you did have a band. Imagine you were trying to push a wall away. Good, keep going. You're halfway there with this leg. Lift it up. Exhale, lift. Inhale to lower. Lift, 5 seconds left. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Come off those wrists for a few seconds. Just give me a little twirl. You're going to do the other leg. I'm just going to spin around, so I'm not being antisocial. But again, have a quick check in with your positioning. Hands are spread wide. Abs are buttoned on. Shoulders are over the wrists. Deep breath in, and as you exhale, we begin. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Keep the eyes down to the mat, and you just listen to me. And lower. Abs are drawn on. Really engage those lower abs to lift that leg. Try and not wobble off to one side too much. Good, you're halfway there. Up you go. Good job. Flatten those backs. So again, when we're in this position, we always have a tray of drinks on our back. So try not to push the shoulders up too much and round into that spine. 3, 2, 1, relax. Off those wrists again, quick twirl. Told you there's somebody very late. Anne-Marie, what time do you call this? 35, she missed 5 minutes. Okay, band on. Keep the band there. Now, we're going to go into this position here where our hips are high in the air. Okay, and it's as if we're finishing Pilates off and we're going into that nice downward dog stretch. So from here, walk your hands closer to your feet. And what we're going to do is we're going to try and tap our toe to the edge of the mat, come back in, other side. So let's give it a go. Out you go, abs are drawn in. Imagine I had my hands around your waist and I was pulling you to the ceiling. Tap and return. Nice and gentle. Deep breath in. If that is too easy, walk your hands closer to your feet. You're here for another 10 seconds. Good work. You feel that burning into the glute. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Back down you come. Roll those wrists. And we're going to do that again, but we're just going to shorten the time. So if those wrists are getting too sore, go in, make a fist position, okay, and that'll take their pressure off. Okay, again with the core, straighten the backs, make sure you're not too rounded and not too sunken to the mat. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in, exhale, float the leg up into that first fire hydrant and back down. Exhale, lift, eyes down to the mat. You just keep listening to me. Inhale to return. Exhale, push away. Good. Trying to steady those hips off. Don't fall over to one side too much. Good work. You're here for another 3, 2, 1. But we go straight into the other side. Deep breath in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. And lower. Good work. Draw those abs on. Straighten those backs out. Stay controlled through that center. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Come off those wrists. Give a quick twirl and then we're going to stick the hips high. So you're basically trying to create a triangle position. So into that position we go. Walk your hands back to your toes. Try and get in the center of your mat so you're going to either side fairly. And let's begin. Deep breath in. Exhale, go. Inhale, return. Other side. Steady the hips off. And breathe. Good. Have a nice straight back for me. That'll work into the back of those legs. Good. You're here for another 5 seconds. Whew. Breathe through it. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Knees down. Spread the knees out and then go into another nice big stretch. Lengthen out through the crown of the head. Deep breath in. And relax. Okay, let's take those bands off and we're rolling over onto our side. Hope you're all feeling good so far. Whew. Now, feet are stacked. What we're going to do, bend that lower leg in. Okay, so you just bend, put that foot back. What we're going to do is we're going to work into these sides. So this arm is going to come up overhead. Abs are drawn in, lift this lower hip. And when you take a deep breath in, you're going to connect knee to elbow. And then lengthen long. Okay, deep breath in, let's go. Exhale, reach away. Deep breath in. Exhale, reach away. Deep breath in. Imagine I was pulling your legs and arms every time you reached away. Exhale, long. Inhale, return. Exhale, long. Lengthen through those legs. Point the toes. You can feel it working into the thighs. And push. You have another 15 seconds here. Lengthen long through that waist. Keep that lower leg bent. Deep breath in. 5 seconds left to this, and then we're going to go toe to foot. Work that one out. Okay, this time. Reach. Lengthen, reach, lengthen, reach. Come into that side plank position long and long. Feel those legs up and down. Good. You're here for another 20 seconds. Point. Stay nice, tall and long. Ashley McNeil, you're probably the tallest one we have on here. You suppose you have to reach further than all of us. Keep it going, 10 seconds. Give me a smile while you're at it. Long. Ooh, into my good. Oh, about to take a cramp. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now, 2 feet together. We've tied those feet up. They have to stay together. Hands can be placed just by the upper body here. Stay nice and tall. Don't sink into that shoulder. And what we're going to do, deep breath in. As you exhale, you lift the both legs up. You inhale to return. You exhale to lift. Inhale, return. Let's go. Try and see how high you can lift, and you can feel into this waist. If you want, if you feel comfortable and you don't need this hand on the mat, hold that waist. 20 seconds left here. Feet together. No gaps in between those legs. I can see a gap in my legs, so you can do better as well. Come on. 10 seconds. Keep going. Up. Breathe. Good. 3, 2, 1. Time. Spin it over, and we're going to do the other side. We are 11 minutes into the class, so let's stay with me. Bend that knee. Okay, arm goes long. Ready? Deep breath in. Connect it up. Lengthen out. Inhale, connect. Lengthen. Reach for the door. Reach for the wall. In. Out. Good job. Whew. Keep it going. Try and lengthen and stay as long as possible in that position. And return. Out. Good. Lengthen that spine. You have another 10 seconds here. Reach, crunch in, and reach again. Squeeze. Out. 3, 2, 1. Now we go long and in. Long. Reach. That waist is really getting tight now. Reach. You're nearly done. You've 25 seconds left here. Lengthen long. Out. Reach. 15 seconds. Go on. Long, slow and controlled. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Crunch that waist. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Now, 2 feet together. Got the rope back on around the legs. Figure out where you want this hand. Come away from that shoulder. And we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale, float. Inhale, lower. Exhale, float. Inhale, lower. This side, for me, is a little bit harder. I don't know about you. Keep it going. Draw those abs on. And keep it going. Whew. Halfway there. Good job, everybody. Stay with me. Up and down. Whew. You're nearly finished with this whole section. 3, 2, 1. Relax. Perfect. From here, let's go down on those backs. And I just want you to lengthen everything out long. Button the lower abs down onto the mat. Take away that gap that may come between you and the mat. And wiggle your ankles round. Give them a good stretch after a long day. Give your wrists a stretch. Give them a twirl. And I want you just to grab onto one knee. Pull that knee into the chest. Deep breath in. As you exhale, you roll that across the body. Look the opposite direction. Come back to center. Other side. Deep breath in. Pull that knee. As you exhale, you roll across the body. Look the other direction. And nice and gentle, back to center. Place those two feet down on the mat, and you just come up, whatever way suits you. And we're going to work into these arms for a little minute or two. So what we're going to do, place the two hands behind you. Okay, pull the shoulders back, tuck them back. And what you're going to do, plant the toes, okay, stay nice and stable on the mat, and you're simply going to bend back to the mat and then sit tall. So you'll think, Cass, this is very easy when you start, but boy, oh, does it get sore. So we're going to begin. Take a deep breath in, and off we go. Exhale, and sit tall. Push through. So turn those elbows back. You just gaze through those knees, okay? Try not to look off to the side too much in case you creak your neck. Push. Deep breath in, and push. Stay nice and tall through the upper body. Good. Draw the abs on. Hips are level. Push. Try and go down as far as you can in those triceps. Push tall. Push. Last one for me. Push. Now come halfway and let's pulse. Pulse, pulse. Tiny, tiny movements. You can barely see it. Try and make sure it's your arms that are doing the movement, that you're not just kind of moving through the body. Pulse. Breathe. You're here for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're going to lift the bums off the mat. And we're going to tricep like we know how. Eyes are forward. Deep breath in. And let's begin. Tricep. Bums down to the mat. Dip. Dip. Good. Well done. Whew. You with me now? Yeah. Well done. Stay there. Deep breaths. Exhale. 5 seconds. 2, 1. Bums down. Hug into those knees. And just give yourself a wee hug, because sometimes that's what you just need. Okay, you are going to do that again. So I need you to twirl those wrists. Give them a good stretch out. Give them a wee roll. Okay. Getting ready. So, plant the toes. Come from the toes down to the hips. They're parallel. Pull the shoulders away from the ears. Hands go back. And we begin with our small dips. Off we go. Deep breath in. Exhale, dip it back. Inhale, come up. Inhale. Keep those eyes going forward. Dip. Dip. Good job. Up. Deep breaths. Up. You're here for another 5 seconds. Dip. And then we go into our little pulses. Okay, hold it there. Let's pulse. 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 Make sure it's the triceps pulsing, not the other parts of the body. Dip, dip. Tiny movement. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Few seconds. Roll the wrists. Get yourself ready. Lift up. If that is getting very hard on the wrists, just turn the wrists around the other way, okay? But if you're all right, let's begin to lift. And we're going for our full dip. Deep breath in. Exhale, dip. Hips parallel, going up to the ceiling. Dip, dip. Stay with me. Up. Stay strong. Elbows flare back. Up, up. Ho-ho. 10 seconds. Come on. Tiny. Come on, you can do it. Draw the abs on. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Whew. Off those wrists you come. Give yourself another hug in, but this time you're going to rock it back onto the spine. So off you go. Rock, sit tall. Rock, sit tall. 2 more. Rock, sit tall. Last one. Rock. And then we come back down. We're not sitting tall anymore. Perfect. Well done, everybody. 18 minutes passed. You're nearly done. So, let's lace the hands behind the head. Elbows stay wide. Feet are planted. Deep breath in. And exhale. This deep breath in, you're going to roll up into a tiny crunch. So, deep breath in. As you exhale, you pull the spine up, off, shoulders are off. Inhale, return back down. Exhale, lift. Inhale, return. Button the lower abs down, take away that small bulge that may appear as we breathe out. Okay, flatten those abs. Inhale, return. Elbows stay wide. You're here for another 5 seconds. Up. 3, 2, 1. Relax your head down, 1 foot at a time comes up into tabletop. From here, we're going to keep the shoulders down, the hands can come by the side now if you wish. We're going to take a deep breath in to lower the foot. Okay, so this time we deep breath in on the move. So we're going to just tap down and return. All right, let's begin. Deep breath in and we move. Exhale, pull it back. Opposite one. Down and return. Down, tap. Imagine it's boiling water in the bath. Oh, too hot. Return. Up and down. Good. Here for another 5 seconds. And then we're going to try double leg. If that's too much, you continue with this one. Okay, double legs, go down and tap. You do not have to reach the mat if that means that the lower abs are going to lift. Okay, the aim of this is to keep the whole spine embedded on the mat. Good, keep it going. Keep the legs together. Tap and return. Button those abs down. Good. You're nearly done. Breathe. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring those legs back to tabletop. Bring the hands back. Okay, we're going to crunch up, and as we crunch, 1 foot goes down to the mat. Okay, so deep breath in and exhale, and on this next deep breath in we start. Deep breath in, crunch up. Exhale, return. Deep breath in. Exhale, return. Deep breath in. If that is too much, you just work with the legs. Keep it going. There's a lot to think about. Crunch up. Make sure those shoulders are lifting high enough. Good. Up. Nearly there. Keep it going. 10 seconds. Try not to pull on the head as you get a bit tired. Good. 5 seconds. Crunch. Abs are down. And time. Hold those knees into the chest. Give yourself a little hug and a rock. Okay. What time? Last one here. Okay, feet are going to come up into tabletop. Hands come to the side. And we're going to crunch round. Okay? Let's begin now. Crunch round. Imagine the table was underneath and you were trying to grab the legs of the table. Make sure that those knees are remaining in tabletop as well, because they might have a tendency to come closer to the nose. Push those legs away. Good, you're halfway there. Button the abs down, flatten those tummies, eyes up. Keep going for another 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax, pull those knees into the chest. I did not realize the time. We have timed out. So let's place those toes down on the mat. Oh, okay, just take a few seconds here. And when you're ready, lengthen the leg out. Hands come up overhead. Deep breath in. As you exhale, bring the hands up to the ceiling. Take another deep breath in. As you exhale, you roll to the toes. You reach up and over. And you release. Spin it round to all fours. And when you're ready, we're going back in this position here. You know this one that we did earlier? So rest your head in through your shoulders. And when you're ready, you walk it back to your toes. You stay low. And when you're ready, you slowly roll up to standing. You've lost my head, but that's okay. Roll the shoulders round. And that is you done. Well done, folks. That was the quickest 21 minutes I think we've ever had. But I hope you enjoyed it and you feel a bit better for it. And I will see you tomorrow morning at 6:15 for HIIT. And I know last Thursday a lot of people struggled to get the HIIT done themselves, so I would recommend set the alarm, okay? If you don't do mornings, do them for the next 2 mornings. Come on. And yeah, have a lovely evening, and I will send the link in very soon.